now in today's session, we will talk about this scenario second. So let's assume that there is a customer, and that customer, they do not have this like a P2P module. They have only the sourcing and contract module, or let's say that they have only the contract module. So in that case, when they will create the contract, so where they have to utilize the contract. So basically, in that case, they have to utilize the contract in their backend SAP system, right? So if you see in your backend SAP system design, so in there, when we are creating the contract, so in that case, we have to provide a very basic information. That means information about the line item. So whatever that like account assignment category, that's something you are going to use, you have to use. Otherwise, we have to enter the material number. We have to add the short text, price. That's it, right? So that means that is something we have different system design itself. So in that case, let's see, or we'll see how we have to create the contract. If we have to create the contract like in that environment where we do not have the P2P module at the Ariba side. All right. So now let me just quickly just jump to the system.
Sir, I just wanted to know, like the term what you're referring to, contract model without P2P. So what it means without P2P means?
Without P2P means without P2P module, without procurement module.
Without no, without procurement model means what exactly is not there?
Okay, Ariba is offering like these two. Ariba is offering the different solutions like upstream and downstream,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes, yes,
In
yes.
upstream we have sourcing, contract, supplier, right?
Huh.
And if you see in the downstream, so we have the procurement and the catalog, right? So in
Huh.
case like without P2P means in this case you do not have the downstream. We have only upstream.
Upstream. Okay, okay, okay,
Got it?
okay.
So what we discussed in previous session, so in that case we had that downstream module. So in that case only that we have followed that this much step to create the contract. So even though like when we have created the contract term, so that time we might we seen that we have to follow for 8 steps, right? So in that each different step that we have to specify the information. So why we have to specify this much information? Because that is something system design. So because of the contract compliance and the customer, they have that downstream part. So that is why we have to specify those information, because we have to also utilize the contract in the downstream module, right? But now, which now the scenario which we are going to talk, we are going to see in the system itself. In this case, customer, they have only upstream. They do not have the downstream part, right? So in that case, let's see whatever the process flow, that's something we have to follow. And as you know, like since the customer, they do not have the downstream, so where we have to utilize the contract. So of course they have to utilize the contract in the backend SAP system, right?
Okay.
All right. So now I just logged in this system, and in like with a different site. So in this site that we do not have the like a downstream solutions, and even how you
Uh,
can identify either the customer. Mhm.
this site is P2O site, right? Ariba P2O.
This one.
Yeah, this site is whatever we are having.
Now which I'm showing to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, this is a different site.
Okay.
Okay. So basically in this customer, like this something customer is specific site. So if you see in this site, so we do not have the like downstream solutions. Even this complete upstream solutions is also not available to this customer. So how we can identify that whether this customer that they have the downstream solutions or not, they have the different solutions or not. So how we can identify. So if you remember at the initial session, I briefed you like that whenever we will see this number of tab. Okay, so basically the number of tab is representing that particular subscription, what customer they subscribe, like for this like business. So in this case we can see we have only this much tab. So we have home, we have contract, we have supplier management, analytics, and for you. So in this case, you cannot see, we do not have the catalog, we do not have the the sourcing. So like that, we do not have those options here. So that means for this customer or this customer, they have not subscribed for this downstream solutions, and also they have not subscribed for the sourcing solutions as well. That is why those options are not available. So this is the one way, like how like we can simply identify which solutions the customer they have. So if you see this list, so here we can see the customer they have only contract and they have only supplier. Supplier means SLV solutions, right? So we'll see. So since in this like solutions we have the contract module, and we do not have the downstream solutions, that is the P2P solutions. So let's see how we have to create the contract. So even if you just refer our notepad where like we have listed like the step by step process. So in this case what we have to do, in the first step we have to create the contract workspace. So this process is the similar as we discussed earlier. In the next also that we have to perform that, like we have to work with the task team document. So this process is also similar as we seen in the previous step. Same way, if you go to the approval of the content workspace, so this step is common. So overall, from the step 1 to step 3, this step is common in all the cases. Okay, even the customer they have the procurement license or they don't have, that do not matter. That we have to follow these three steps. But differences is from after that. So after this approval of contract workspace, that we can see what we have to do. We have to simply like create that contract line item document. That means CLID. Okay, so now we have to like create the CLID, and earlier like what we discussed earlier. So in that case, we have created this contract term or pricing term. We have not created that the contract line item document. But in this case, we have to create that contract line item document, that is CLID, right? And the next process is the same. Like we have to publish, and in that case, we'll have the contract number.